Join us as we explore the life of Bobby Moore, a true legend in the world of football. Moore was much more than just a great player. He was a hero both on and off the field. His story is about more than just football. It's about a man who faced tough challenges, including a brave fight against cancer, with the same strength he showed in matches. His life is a mix of amazing successes and the kind of bravery that inspires us all. Get ready to discover the story of Bobby Moore, not just a football star but a source of inspiration for many. His legacy goes beyond football and continues to touch people's lives. Bobby Moore was born on April 12, 1941, in Barking, Essex. Growing up in a post-war England, Moore's early life was rooted in a typical working-class family, where values of hard work and resilience were ingrained from a young age. He attended Westbury Primary School and later Tom Hood School in Leytonstone, where his football journey began. Playing football for his school teams, Moore's talent was evident early on. His formative years were not just about developing skills on the pitch, they were also about building the character and leadership qualities that would later define him. The simplicity and challenges of his upbringing played a significant role in shaping his approach to life and football. Moore's early experiences laid the foundation for his future, both as a player and as a person, steering him towards a path that would see him become one of the most revered figures in the history of English football. Moore made his first big step into professional football in 1958. This transition was a critical moment for him, marking the start of a new journey in the higher ranks of the sport. At West Ham, Moore began to develop and refine his skills as a defender, gradually becoming an integral part of the team. His early time with the club was about learning, growing, and showcasing his potential on a larger stage. These formative years at West Ham saw him evolve from a promising young player into a footballer of noteworthy skill and character. As Bobby Moore's career progressed at West Ham United, his ascent to prominence was marked by standout matches and commendable performances. Moore's natural leadership abilities began to surface, and he quickly became a pivotal figure in the team. His understanding of the game, combined with his calm and strategic approach to defence, set him apart on the pitch. Key matches during this time not only showcased his growing skills, but also his ability to inspire and lead his teammates. Moore's evolution into a team leader was not just about his actions during the games, it was also about his influence in the dressing room and his ability to motivate those around him. This period in his career was crucial as it shaped him into the iconic leader that would later captain England to World Cup victory. His rise at West Ham laid the foundation for his legendary status in football, proving that true leadership is about both performance and presence. The 1966 World Cup stands as a defining moment in Bobby Moore's career, elevating him to the status of a national hero. As the captain of the England team, Moore's leadership was crucial in leading the squad to their historic victory, marking the nation's first and only World Cup triumph. His outstanding performance throughout the tournament, coupled with his strategic acumen and inspirational leadership, was central to England's success. One iconic moment from this tournament that encapsulates Moore's impact was in the final against West Germany. Moore's composure and tactical prowess were on full display, especially in his precise pass to Geoff Hurst, leading to a crucial goal in the final moments of the game. This assist was a testament to Moore's vision and understanding of the game, making a pivotal contribution at a critical juncture. The victory in the World Cup was more than just a sporting achievement. It symbolised a historic moment for English football and underscored Moore's extraordinary qualities as a captain and player. His role in the 1966 World Cup immortalised him in football history and solidified his status as one of the sport's greatest leaders and icons. Throughout his illustrious career, Bobby Moore accumulated a series of pinnacle moments and major achievements that extended beyond the 1966 World Cup victory. At the club level with West Ham United, Moore's excellence as a central defender was integral to the team's successes. He played a vital role in leading West Ham to win the FA Cup in 1964 and the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1965. These victories were significant milestones in the club's history and highlighted Moore's influence and skill as a key player. Internationally, aside from the World Cup triumph, Moore earned 108 caps for England, a record at the time of his retirement in 1973. His international career was marked by consistent performances that earned him recognition as one of the finest defenders of his era. Moore's football journey was adorned with personal accolades as well, including being named FWA Footballer of the Year in 1964 and receiving an OBE in 1967 for his services to football. These achievements at both the club and international levels reflect the breadth and depth of Moore's impact on the sport, solidifying his legacy as a football great. Bobby Moore's journey was not without its share of challenges and adversity, both in his career and personal life. One of the most significant battles he faced was his fight against testicular cancer, diagnosed in 1964. This diagnosis came at a pivotal time in his career, but Moore demonstrated immense resilience and strength, overcoming the disease to lead England to World Cup victory just 2 years later. In addition to his health struggles, Moore also encountered legal issues. In 1970, he was falsely accused of stealing a bracelet while in Colombia for the World Cup. Although the charges were dropped, this incident was a stressful ordeal for Moore, casting a shadow over his otherwise shining career. Bobby Moore's remarkable career was adorned with numerous recognitions and awards that celebrated his contributions to football. One of the most notable was being named the FWA, Football Writers Association, Footballer of the Year in 1964, an accolade that recognized his outstanding performances and leadership on the field. This award was a testament to his skill, dedication, and impact in the sport. Further cementing his legacy, Moore was posthumously inducted into the English Football Hall of Fame in 2002, an honour that acknowledged his enduring influence and status as one of the game's greatest players. This induction was not just a recognition of his achievements on the pitch, but also a tribute to his character and the indelible mark he left on English football. Another significant moment came with his decision to play in the North American Soccer League, NASL. This move abroad saw Moore playing for teams like San Antonio Thunder and Seattle Sounders, showcasing his talent on an international stage and embracing a different football culture. Moore's retirement from professional football marked the end of an era. His departure from the sport was not just a loss for the teams he played for, but also for the football world, which had come to admire his skill and sportsmanship over the years. These life-changing moments, from key transfers to his eventual retirement, were integral to the narrative of Moore's life, each representing a new phase and set of challenges in his remarkable journey. After hanging up his boots, Bobby Moore continued to be a significant figure in the world of football. His post-playing career was marked by various roles that allowed him to stay connected to the sport he loved. Moore ventured into football management, albeit briefly, with roles at Oxford City and Southend United. These stints as a manager showcased his enduring passion for the game and his desire to impart his knowledge and experience to the next generation of footballers. Beyond management, Moore also became an ambassador for football, using his status and influence to promote the sport. His involvement in charity work, particularly related to cancer awareness, highlighted his commitment to using his profile for positive causes. Moore's legacy in football remained strong, with his contributions to the sport being recognised and celebrated long after his retirement. Moore's post-career activities reflect a life dedicated to football, not just as a player, but also as a mentor, ambassador, and advocate. His continued influence in the sport, coupled with his charitable endeavours, added depth to his legacy, affirming his status as a true icon of the game. Away from the football pitch, Bobby Moore's personal life was rich and multifaceted. He married Tina Dean in 1960 after 4 years of dating, and the couple had 2 children together, daughter Roberta, born in 1965, and son Dean, born in 1968. His family life played a significant role in grounding him amidst his bustling football career. However, like many public figures, Moore faced his share of personal challenges. After 25 years of marriage, he and Tina separated, a period that marked a difficult chapter in his life. Moore's interests extended beyond football. He had a passion for cricket, a sport he played in his youth. This interest in other sports demonstrated his love for athleticism and competition in various forms. In his later years, Moore's personal life saw changes, including his marriage to Stephanie Parlane in 1991, with whom he shared the later years of his life. Moore's personal journey, with its joys and challenges, mirrored the life of many, marked by moments of happiness, trials and changes, adding a relatable and human aspect to the legendary footballer's story. Bobby Moore's life was significantly impacted by his health battles, particularly his fight against cancer. As we said before, the first time he was diagnosed with testicular cancer back in 1964, at the peak of his football career. Demonstrating remarkable resilience, Moore not only overcame this challenge, but also continued to lead England to their historic World Cup victory in 1966. Years later, Moore faced another daunting health challenge. In 1991, he underwent surgery for suspected colon cancer, and in 1993, he publicly announced that he was suffering from bowel and liver cancer. During this difficult period, Moore used his prominent status to raise awareness about the disease, advocating for cancer research and early detection. His openness about his condition brought attention to the importance of cancer awareness and the need for research, making him a figure of inspiration beyond football. Tragically, Moore's battle with cancer ended on February 24, 1993, when he passed away at the age of 51. His death was a profound loss, not just to the football community but also to the many people he had inspired with his fight against the disease. In his passing, Moore left behind a legacy as a champion for cancer awareness and a role model for resilience in the face of life's toughest challenges. Bobby Moore's legacy is about more than just the trophies he won. He is remembered as the captain who led England to win the World Cup, which is a huge part of English football history. But Moore's story goes beyond football. He fought cancer bravely and worked to help others understand the disease better. People remember him not just as a football star, but as someone who showed great courage and kindness. His influence is seen in the players who follow in his footsteps, trying to be great leaders like him. Moore's life and work in football and his fight for health awareness make him a hero to many, both in sports and in life. His story continues to inspire people everywhere.